give you this, and I know it's going to come up later, and maybe this is a good segue to it. I don't care what Jerry Judy was saying. I don't care what Shedeur was saying. The fact that they were having that form of discussion with the play pad in their hands, I want that on my team. And
Okay.
when Chuck, you remember back to Jackson State, I don't care if it was Keith Corbin and Shedeur. I don't care if it's Shedeur using colorful language and telling Travis, well, bitch, catch the ball.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's Shedeur and Jerry Judy tonight with the Browns. Show me a clip where you saw that in Colorado this year.
Hmm.
Nobody cared enough to argue.
Hmm.
And so to me, at some point, I really don't care what the fight is about. I don't care what the argument is about. Chico, you played and played at a high level. Man, fall camp don't start or spring camp don't start till we have our first fight.
True, in a sense, but I'm going to push back on it from this point of view. As if we're going to go ahead and go to that right quick on the Jerry Judy Shedeur Sanders situation. I want to say this: you can have a passionate discussion with your quarterback, but it looked like to me that he was trying to get Shedeur, as I said in my video, on his page rather than him get on Shedeur's page. And let me rephrase that and say this: forget the names. It looked like the wide receiver was trying to get the quarterback on his page rather than the wide receiver trying to get on the quarterback page. And at any point that I've ever seen, the wide receiver is going to lose that battle, dog. You need to try to get on the quarterback's page. And that's what I felt like was going on rather than having that discussion of here or there, or whatever. It looked like he was trying to make Shedeur or say this to Shedeur. Now, like I said, I didn't hear anything. I'm from the outside looking in. I'm just going off body language and what I thought. And I know what a relationship with a quarterback and wide receiver is. That's just my thought on that one right there.
So I would say this to that. Your summation is exactly right because the quarterback is the one that's going to have the ball in his hand. Ultimately, he is going to be right. But I'll also say this is where you're wrong, or both of them are wrong. It ain't but one right. And that's the way the play is designed. And so if the play says it's a bang 8 and you bang 12 or you bang 6 or the quarterback told you to bang 4, you're wrong. Because what the OC drew up is right. And I don't know enough about what they were discussing to say who's right or wrong, but here's what I do know is right. That's the kind of passion that gets you W's.
Hmm.
Because when you have people sitting on the bench and they can't talk to each other, they can't argue, they can't disagree with each other, they can't have a meeting of the minds, they can't have growing pains. Oh man, I ain't gonna say nothing, man. You say something to him. No, you say something to him. I ain't gonna say nothing. Those losers. I'm gonna take passion even unchallenged because it's easier for me to pull back a pit bull than it is to get a chihuahua to act like one.
Yep.
Hmm.
I feel you on that. I would just say this. This would be my challenge. I would say it is Jerry Judy staying after to be with Shedeur, or is he shunning that, not going towards that? Is he coming in early to meet with Shedeur? Are they like, what's their relationship like? In the off season, will
But
he
Chico,
be
you
there
you
with
you
Shedeur?
you
Is
making it
where I'm
about
going with
something
that.
that ain't about the clip though. Because we don't know that.
Right. And that's why I'm saying I think that that's important as far as how, because it's a thin line is what you're saying with the passion and then what can be taken as disrespect or that can easily go, the wrong way. It's a thin line with that. And I think that's also goes back to how their relationship is, prior to this. You know what I mean?
Well, let me tell you about their relationship prior to this. Let's say they got one. Cool. Check the box. Let's say they don't got one. They got one now. And I bet you that at the level that both of them want to win, I bet you ain't neither one of them walk from that conversation tripping like fans of each one of them walked away tripping.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
Hmm.
man, that's winning, man.
Hmm.
That's winning. Like Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith argued. Michael Irvin and Troy Aikman argued.
But also,
Look how many times Dak done went up and down his bench, telling the offensive line, like, God damn, man, come on, man. Like that, like if
okay.
you don't have that kind of gumption to do that, and then if you don't have that kind of relationship to do that, what I'm telling you is your record is going to look like the Colorado Buffaloes record.
What happened when people used to see T.O. on the sideline talking to his quarterback like that?
Jeff
They would
Garcia.
label it. Say it again, Chuck.
Jeff Garcia.
Jeff Garcia and stuff.
They
would
label it, but they would label it. But what would Jeff Garcia and T.O. say about it?
Mm-hmm.
They would go ahead and whoop your ass next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my point.
It can definitely bond together.
Thank you. It ain't about
players.
the outside. Well, here's what y'all said all season long, rightly so, about the Colorado Buffaloes. Wasn't no leaders. Do you know the leadership it takes for a player to go up to the quarterback and have that kind of conversation? Right or wrong or indifferent. Just the fact to have it. When I saw last year Cameron Silver Craig at the end of practice huddle up the whole team and called him out. And y'all reshared that. Y'all love that shit. Rightly so. I say, hey, why don't we be a little patient and see what comes from this conversation? Because Shedeur's post-game press conference, he wasn't tripping.
No.
Judy's trees ain't tripping. The only people that's tripping is the people on one side or the other. Man, how dare he talk to my guy like that? When you don't even know what's being said. You don't even know what the play is.
You don't.
And what I say is, do whatever the hell it takes to get on the same page. It's a step short of fist fighting because it's a professional environment. Well, you shouldn't be out there slugging it out. But a conversation, an animated conversation, man, I wish Colorado Buffaloes would have. Because again, I'm gonna leave it at this. Chico. Y'all didn't say a word when Shedeur and Travis did it last year.
Right.
Shedeur called that man a B word.
I think that people
tried
to make it. Yeah, I think that people tried to make it a big issue. But the thing is, people, I think, has seen the relationship between Travis and Shedeur previous. And
they had to start somewhere.
Yeah, it did have to start
somewhere. And just
somewhere.
because you saw it, because you saw the cameras, you take it as a negative when it could be the most positive thing in the world. It's just like the couple games ago when whoever was covering the game replayed that clip. Coach Prime was walking down the sideline yelling. Rob Livingston happened to be in front of him. He wasn't even talking to Rob Livingston. He was talking to the headset. But now if he was getting his ass kicked and standing there, chewing on gum and acting nonchalant, Prime don't care no more. But then he on the sideline yelling, man, who you talking to like that?
Yeah.
No win situation.
That's why when they say block out the noise, the people in the stands don't matter. The only thing that matters was in this building. Because we know what we got and we know how we talk to each other.
When there's cameras on everyone and millions of people are watching, there are always going to be, outside noise and opinions. And that's why when you're in-house, you got to keep it in-house. That's why my mom used to say when we was little, boy, don't discuss nothing that goes on outside my house. You understand me?
And then you said, Mama, all our windows up.
Here you go.
They can hear it anyway.
Well, if they can hear it anyway, they're going to still be discussing it. But we're going to deal with what's going on in here. And that's what they're doing in the Cleveland Browns locker room.
My ass on the front porch. I had to discuss it.
Okay, so they're out there arguing on the sideline or discussing or having a conversation or just speaking loudly at each other on the sideline. And it could have been a nice thing. They could have been saying, man, I love your cologne. I like your uniform. I like the way you throw those balls.
Chico, which is why here's Chico.
The
which
point
is where I started with this is why I started where I started, and I'll end the same place. I don't care what they were saying. I don't care who was right or wrong. I'm celebrating the passion of a team that is fucking losing, having at least two leaders on the team that were willing to have an uncomfortable conversation about the situation.
And that's a different perspective. Look at it because
that's what I'm saying, Chuck. That's
outside
a different
looking
perspective.
at it, it looks like a tantrum. So it's like
it does.
Now let me say this.
But what I'm saying, even if it was a tantrum, would you rather have a tantrum or everybody sitting on their hands in the scoreboard just getting away from us?
No, I feel you on that, Unc. But I'm just saying this, that I feel like it's a fine line there. It's a clip.
Hey, Chico, let me tell you what you feel like. Let me tell you what you feel like, Chico. And I don't have a time machine. And I can't make this happen over and do differently. But you have a totally different position if it looked like Shedeur was yelling at Jerry.
No, I wouldn't.
Your guy was catching the brunt of it, and you're biased just like I am.
No. And see, that's what I'm trying to make sure I make clear right here. it's not about my guy. And that's why I said it's about the wide receiver or receiver and the quarterback.
But what if the wide receiver is right?
Wait. Because I spoke from the position of being that wide receiver who felt like he
10-4.
was right. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I mean is this: it doesn't matter whether you was right or wrong. You need to get on the quarterback's page.
Okay, but what if that conversation was so he could get on the quarterback page?
Okay, well, you need to do that then. Find out a way to do it. But
see, that's
what
my
it
point.
looked like, what it looked like right
point.
there.
You're going off what it looked like
what I'm saying
because
is,
it looked like your guy was catching
it ain't got nothing to do with my guy though.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about
the conversation's gonna be pointless until you own that. Because you're gonna find a way. When the bottom line is, once again, Chico and his expertise.
I said that even before.
Just like you looked at them people in the stands and they had on 2 Shedeur jerseys and they were hugging each other. Shedeur Sanders is so good, he's making marriages get back together. Look at these 2 people.
I said, Chico, did you
know them people? He's like, no, I just made that shit up. Like
that was an obvious joke. Obvious joke. Just like this was lighthearted too, but at the same time,
I came from, you say it was.
Yeah, but I came
it
from
still is lighthearted.
Of I know that. Put it like this. I'll just say this: I would be passionate, and I can understand Judy if he was just passionate. It's just a fine line, and I think it's all based off of your relationship with that quarterback. And what you're saying is that could be the start of the relationship.
I will say what I'm saying. I'll say what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't need you to say what I'm saying.
Okay, well, what I'm getting from you is a different perspective of that, which could be a good thing and a good starting point where they can build from. And I was just saying that it's a fine line for that because he could be so disrespectful that like, no, I'm not coming back from that.
And what I'm saying to you, Chico, what I'm saying to you simply is, Chico, the fact that they had it during a game, maybe the building process has already happened. That's why it happened.
What I just said. Okay.
No, that ain't what you just said. You said this could be the start. The start was probably last week. That's why it happened.
Right.
And when I'm telling to you, as we have this Colorado discussion, I wish
that somebody would have done that.
That somebody, I don't care if it was Georgia Tech when it was tied up. I don't care if it was after the block field goal where we just leave Kansas City and we going in Kansas State and we going in tied. I wish we would have had to have a lineman pull somebody apart. Say, hey, man, y'all talk about the locker room. I wish.
Let me say this because I love when me and you are kind of like on the opposite side of it.
Oh, that's every day then. You love life.
It's not every day. But let me say this. I love when the chat also come in and help a brother out. You know what I mean? And here's my point right here.
And you know I love Chico before you go to the chat, bring it up. I don't need the chat support.
Well, I do then, goddammit.
Exactly.
I appreciate the chat.
Because you
I appreciate y'all. No, because I ain't know, you know what? I appreciate y'all, chat. Let me just say that. Chat made this point right here. That passion you're talking about and that fine line I'm talking about. Draymond Green and Kevin Durant. Draymond called that man a bitch on the sideline, and that severed their whole relationship in the championship run. But was it passion? Was it a tantrum? Who knows? But the point is, that was the breaking point, dog. Because you just crossed the line that didn't need to be crossed.
Let me say this to the person who. Let me say this to the person who. Let me say this to the person who typed it.
No, say it to me.
No, I'm saying to the person who typed it. I'm saying to the person who typed it and you. That ain't got shit to do with what I'm talking about. Because no. How many championships Golden State won before that happened?
That's the point. They were winning.
How many championships?
He severed it. He killed.
Okay. How many champions? You're right, Chico. Next subject. You're right.
No, I ain't gonna say that. Go ahead. Finish.
No, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm done with it.
Because you know.
Because here's the thing about it, Chuck. Mm-hmm. Never in my presentation have I said Chico is wrong.
And never have I said you was wrong.
But he got to have the fucking last word on it. So I'm trying to give him the last word because it's like no other point. It's like a quarter can't have heads and tails. It just got to be on his side. It's heads.
No, I'm just making my point.
And then I made
like
my
you made
point.
Yours.
And then the chat backed me up, so I must be right on mine because they said Kevin Durant a bitch.
Oh my gosh. Who said anything about being right or wrong?
You, because you keep going back to it all. Because as a receiver, I could tell you.
Yeah.
And as the OC saying both of y'all wrong. He ran the wrong fucking route and you didn't go to progressions right.
Okay. Well, they'll find out whoever wrong or right or indifferent or
And what
whatever
I'm telling you,
in the meeting room.
as a guest sitting
If
on the
anybody
sideline
is wrong or
watching
right.
Colorado football, which is the point we were discussing, Chuck.
Right.
I wish I'd have seen that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I'd have seen somebody go up to K Salt with the pad and say, "Damn, man." I wish I'd have seen K Salt go up to somebody. I wish I'd have seen you. I wish anybody. I wish the water boy would have went up to the water girl and said, "Hey, that's too much Gatorade."
So, in your evaluation of what needs to be recruited for Colorado coming in, you got to have somebody with some more dog in them, so to speak.
Yeah, period. And it doesn't matter about right or wrong. It is so easy to say when Cameron Silman Craig did that presentation post-practice that he could have done that in the locker room. It's so easy to say that, man, he crossed the line when he pointed. It's so easy to say that.
Mm-hmm.
It's real easy to say 93 too.
Mm.
You ain't lying. Well,
yeah. Versus
join
3
in,
whatever it is.
Let us know what y'all think. Need to put his end on it. I put my end on it. Y'all let us know what y'all think.
I know what I think, Chico.
I thought it was over. Oh, damn.
It is over if you let me pivot. God damn, man. Get your ass over. Chuck. Away from the ball, man.
This nigga called the Kobe ISO.
Yeah. I'm dribbling the top of the key and here he comes. Bringing his man.
Hey.
Back over there, man. Oh.
Nigga don't need your pick. Damn. You always try to set a pick.
We finna run a whole nother play. Well, I thought it was over, D. Oh, timeout, man. Damn.
Chico, why you trying? Let me stop. Go ahead. Y'all always trying to set picks, so folks. You're supposed to set pick like this, dog. Not like this.
So what I was trying to do, Chuck, here's what I was trying to do. I was trying to say, I don't care if you're in the right or wrong, but if you find yourself in the wrong place at the wrong time, there's no better time to call 504 Big Mama. That's what I was trying to do, Chico. I was trying to. There we go.
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
Big Mama.
That's what I was trying to do. I looked up. He done brought his man over here. Now I got a double team.
A gratuitous double team.
Yeah.
I said no hunch picks, man.
Now I'm trapped, you know. Boy.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to our sponsors, though. Miss Denise Smith, State Farm agent, and Big Mama's Bail Bonding. Make sure y'all hit them up. Y'all see the number and the info right there on your screens. We'll come back to them later on once again. Also,
and Chico, I cannot forget, man. You know, I'm sitting here at the beautiful Broker Inn, Boulder, Colorado, and down here in the bar area. You see wide screen one side, Chico. Look at this shot behind me. This ain't no green screen.
That's right. That ain't a green screen.
There ain't no green screen. You can touch this stuff. I can touch this stuff back here. But I can knock on that. This ain't the piano at being Chuck house. We can touch this stuff.
Your hand go right through
it. This ain't Chuck. This ain't Chuck set up. Y'all know what to do, man. If you ever in Boulder, Colorado, when you're coming for a game, business, sightseeing, doesn't matter what you're coming for. If you check in, hit them up, reservations online, and call the phone number. Let them know Uncle Neely sent you. Those two words, Uncle and Neely, together will get you 20% off your stay. Been a wonderful partner for the football season. We're going to continue it for spring ball. And already, Chico, have agreed that we're doing it for next fall as well. So shout out to the Broker Inn for hosting us on these Sunday nights. And any other night that we want to come in here, they let us come in here.
They let you come in with a little, you know what? I ain't going to say that. I'm going to say a little sneaky link or something like that. But don't worry about it. Don't answer that question, Unc. We're going to go to the next subject.
Chuck, now I know how you feel when I be saying windy shit. Now I know how you feel. It's like, this dude just threw a grenade in my lap and walked off like...
Just a question. Oh my God. Y'all silly tonight, dog.
It was incorrigible, man. Like,
silly tonight.
Uncle, you out there with your mouth open?
He know he was, Chuck. He just ain't want to admit it. It's all right, though.
Yeah, wow.
Chuck,
Yo,
Man, for the culture, man. Give us something for the culture, man.
no doubt.
Oh,
Well,
wait, before you go, Trigo, that's a brilliant point on the screen right there, Miss Dawn Duncan. That's a brilliant point on the screen.
I'm learning.
That's a brilliant point. I'd have told the man you won, going on now. Until he keep on coming back.